Hey, everybody. Welcome to Opposite Saxes.
The anniversary edition.
Yeah, anniversary edition. Yeah, I was going to try and surprise you and ask you some questions, but you jumped the gun.
I'm sorry, I blew it.
Yeah,
You want to start over?
No. Start over. 104 episodes. This is our 104th episode. That's amazing. 104 topics we've done over the last 2 years.
Does it seem like 204?
No, but I mean, I think back,
Or 94?
especially today, considering 2.5, 3, 4 years ago, I said maybe we should try doing a show together. You know, nah, I don't want to. I wouldn't be good on that. You know, I don't. You know, this is your thing. You know,
is.
I don't want to get on the camp. And then we started doing the show, and all the comments came in, and 9 out of 10 of the comments were, "Boy, oh boy, Lauren is just so good on the show." You know, she really elevates your position, Stuart.
Please.
I got comments like that people said, "Yeah, Stuart,
that's very, very nice.
You're okay, but man, Lauren really brings a whole new level to the show."
That's very nice. I don't understand that, but that's very nice.
I'm absolutely thrilled that they said it, and you all continue to comment on the show, and you know, good show, great show. We loved it and all. Make sure you press the little like button and share it to other people. Let them know so they can get a smile at least once a week. I think most of our shows leave a smile on people's faces.
So I hope so.
Yeah.
But I would also say you should all write in and let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, if there's topics that you think, maybe there's topics that you and your spouse have talked about, agreed or disagreed on over the years, and say, you know, I wonder what the Saxes' opinion is of that. It doesn't
have to be a spouse. It can be a friend.
Significant others.
It could be just something that you have experienced on your own. It doesn't have to be with another person.
Yeah. You know, and it can be anything. It can be an interior or an exterior topic. You know, it can be a local, it can be an international topic. I mean, there's no limit to what you can talk about. It's just a matter of saying, hey, that's a good idea. Sometimes we are just sitting and watching television, and something is said on the television, and we say, hey, that would be a good topic for the show.
One thing we don't like to talk about is politics.
We kind of like stay away from that. Yeah, that is just
everybody gets enough of that in the news.
Yeah, it's been washed over so many times. It's faded to oblivion.
Well, wouldn't go that far.
Getting close. Getting close. And also every couple of years you go back into the same mode of candidates, you know, running and campaigning, and all the posters go up on the we did a show about that, about all the campaign posters that go up on the highways and the side streets and the major arteries, you know. But you know, it's been fun over the last couple of years, because we've touched on a lot of subjects. Some of them are logical, you know, like food, you know, places to eat, the cost of going out for dinner. But you know, it's fun to talk about some of those things. We've talked about driving habits, you know, driving habits in the cities and in the suburbs. People who use their turn signals, and one of my pet peeves, and most of them that don't.
Movies, food,
movies, the return to the movies.
You know, etiquette.
That was a good show.
And going topless.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yes, in fact, we probably got more comments about that show when we promoted it, saying, join us next Thursday for our show about going topless.
Right.
Our viewership went through the roof, but the subject really was about taking off your mask, and that we were, you know, maybe on the downside of the COVID virus, and
that was funny.
And people were starting to take their masks off. And then we got comments after that saying, oh, you guys, you know, you were such a tease. You know, you talked about going topless. You were talking about taking off your mask. You know, we tuned in for something more risque. You probably
this couple?
Yeah, you probably ain't going to see it on this show.
No.
Although the comments we got, I think, were from senior citizen homes.
Well, then that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
Well, it's been fun.
Just the thought. Just the thought
yeah,
of it.
I don't perish the thought.
But
It's
it has been a lot of fun because it's grown. I think we've, little by little, we've gotten a little better at what we're talking about. And the hardest thing is when we come up with an idea and we say that would make a great idea for the show, we forget to write it down. And so then we can't remember it. We say, hey, we were talking about doing a show. What was that? What was it about?
Right.
I don't know. I thought you wrote it down. No, I didn't write it down.
No, we're getting better at that though.
Yeah, we're starting to. So we're starting to try and get a little bit ahead of what we're doing.
Right. So,
but
is this our celebration?
This is our celebration.
Did you bring any champagne? Did you bring any
afterwards.
Bubbly? Any cake? Any nothing?
I've got a little bit of tea here,
and I got water. Shows where we're at.
Yeah, so we've gone from champagne to tea and water. But
doesn't say much for us.
Maybe we'll go out for dinner.
Oh, to the taco place?
We could go to tacos. It's Thursday. It's not Taco Tuesday.
No,
but we could still probably go out and get tacos if you want.
We should go out to a nice restaurant, relax.
Then we'll have to get into a discussion if we're going to go out for tacos. Where do we go? Do you want to go to this place? Do you want to go to that place? Do we want to go? Yeah, huh?
It's like that with any of the places.
Yeah.
Even if we say we're going for a nice dinner, well, do you want to do steak? Do you want to do seafood?
We once talked about going to the movies and which movie we wanted to see. We talked about it for so long that the movie we finally decided on going to see had already started.
Oh yeah, you're right. It did start. I just thought you meant left.
No, and then there was one because the local movie theater, we've got an app, and you can reserve your seat on the app. Oh, we thought, we'll just go over to the movie theater and walk in and just get seats because there weren't many seats sold. In fact, there were no seats sold for the movie. And we walked in to go see the movie and they said, oh, that movie's been canceled because nobody bought a seat.
Oh, so bad.
And we didn't buy it in advance. If we had, we would have been the only two people in the theater. And we've done that before. And we have done that. That's been pretty cool to go to a movie theater and have the entire theater to yourself.
A little embarrassing at times, but
feel sorry for the wait staff.
Yeah,
because they
don't
come
make
around
much on us.
Yeah, we get a couple of bags of popcorn and a couple of drinks.
And that's it. We're done.
Yeah, but hey.
But I've thought a couple times of asking people to come on the show with us, to have guests, to get.
Well, ask again. If you'd like to be a guest on our show, we can include you in the show sometime.
Sure.
If you want to come on and give an opinion, or you and your significant other would like to come on and share a conversation with us, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we'll pick a subject and all, and then we'll have a foursome talk about something from four different viewpoints.
I'm thinking something like a marriage counselor or a psychologist. Yeah, could get a little heavy.
Yeah, or a doctor.
Yeah,
or something.
But again, it could get heavy.
Yeah. How about a divorce attorney? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, just to get an idea of.
You're going to give people ideas. I mean, they're going to think something's wrong.
A marriage mediator.
A mediator.
Because
we do have those.
So if I have an opinion, you have an opinion, and we cannot make a decision, you get a mediator in there to say, I think,
or a psychologist.
Yeah.
Either one.
Or we could.
But I think we're past that.
We could invite our friend John to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he's a psychologist.
Yeah.
And he could look at both of us. He could look at both of us and say, you're both wrong. I'm out of here. You figure it out on your own.
Well, and we have.
Yeah.
For almost 49 years.
That's right. Yeah. We're going on. This year is our 49th year, meaning we've been together for 50.
Right.
That's a long time.
It doesn't seem that long, does it? Really don't. To me, it's
so
like
doing
yesterday.
Doing 104 opposite Saxes shows is kind of just a drop in the bucket compared to being together and being opposite Saxes for almost 50 years now.
Amazing.
Another celebration coming.
Another
That's
amazing.
that's what getting older. That's part of it is having celebrations.
Mhm. Well, maybe we should go on a road trip, another road trip, and celebrate it.
We could go on a road trip and come up with ideas for opposite Saxes. Maybe even do some of them from the road.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
Like Charles Kuralt.
Right. If anybody knows who Charles Kuralt was.
Well, anybody in our genre, our
You would
age
think
group
so.
knows who Charles Kuralt is.
Yeah.
Don't
But that
you?
could be fun.
Yeah. Document our trip
Mhm.
on the road and record some shows about our viewpoints, whether we share them or they're opposite viewpoints.
Right.
Like where to stay when you're on the road.
Oh, that we couldn't. We're
stay in a
just on the road.
Yeah,
We could
stay in
go
a
into-
hotel or a motel.
We can go into a lot on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, that's going to be one of our shows when we talk about the
Oh, is it? Oh,
the
good.
amenities that you get when you stay in a hotel and
The amenities you don't get.
and the amenities you don't get. Yeah. The ones that they don't list
Right.
for a reason. You don't get it, like room service.
Room service. What about just maid service?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Room service is food.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there's opposite Saxes. I think room service is the same thing.
No.
Room service and
Maid
maid service.
service.
Housekeeping.
Right. That's right. That's exactly right.
Oh, what?
I lost you again. There you are.
You lost me again. Well, I'll tell you one thing we're very, very happy to share with you, and that is our good friend Christine Dean, who is the producer of this show and a sponsor of this show. And Christine is now going into a new area, and it's partly because of us. She has been so enamored with doing our show and producing our show. She said, you know what? In addition to helping people market their websites and their businesses and everything, maybe they would like to start doing some podcasting and they don't want to do it themselves. They want to have a producer.
Mhm.
So Christine is now branching out into podcast production. So you can
Good for
reach
her.
out to her, have a free consultation, and say, I'd like to learn more about doing my own podcast. And what would it take for you to help me with my podcast and produce my show? Reach out to her, dfwnetworkingdiva.com.
Very important.
Yeah, and talk with her. She is a great, great lady. We really
She
love
is.
her a lot.
We do. Well,
So-
this is it.
This is it. So 104 shows, 2 years, getting ready to start into our third year, come up with 52 new ideas to discuss every week. But we'll be here every Thursday at 1:00 in the afternoon. Make yourself a sandwich, pour yourself a drink, grab a few chips
And
and
join
everything.
us.
Sit down and join us because we'll be here and we'd love to have you with us. Okay.
Bye, everyone. Thanks
Bye.
for joining us.